Okay, we have seen the US Government of India Act 1935. Then what have been taken from Government of India Act 1935? Center-state relations, Office of Governor, Executive Function, Judiciary, Public Service Commission, and Emergency Provision. So clear? So we have taken from Government of India Act 1935. What are the things we have taken from Government of India 1935?
We have taken federal scheme, that is central state relations, office
Yes,
of governor,
yes,
executive function,
yes,
judiciary,
yes.
public service commission, emergency provisions.
Emergency provisions. And for the British Constitution, what we have taken? We are just revising it. We have already completed. ठीक है? British
Yes, sir.
Constitution से क्या क्या लिया?
Parliamentary form of government, legislative procedure, that is lawmaking procedure, single citizenship,
Single citizen.
cabinet system, writs, parliamentary privileges, rule of law, bicameralism, parliamentary system with ministerial responsibility,
Yes. What we have taken from US Constitution?
fundamental rights,
Fundamental
independence of judiciary, judicial review,
judicial review.
and impeachment of the president.
So judicial review is given in which article?
Article number
Judicial
one.
review is given
Article number 112, sir.
article number
112.
judicial review. Which article we have taken judicial review? Article number 13. Where are you, Yashwant?
Yes, sir. I haven't revised, sir. So I have mid exam, sir. So that's
Right.
why I have revised.
So fundamental rights, article number 12 to 35.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please write down there.
Yes, sir.
Judicial review, article number 13.
Yes, sir.
Impeachment of the president. On what ground president can be impeached? What is the only ground why president can be impeached or president can be removed from the office? Article number 61.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Article number
61.
61. I think on that date you have attended my editorial class also, right?
Yes, sir.
President के बारे में, how is
No,
elected and how is removed.
no, sir.
Then
I
what we
have
have taken. Then what we have taken from this
removal of
US Constitution?
removal of Supreme Court and High Court judges.
Hmm.
President
And
as President as the executive head.
yes,
President as the supreme commander of the armed forces. Vice
yes,
President Vice President as ex officio chairman of the Council of States, etc.
that is what is Council of State? Rajya Sabha is the Council
Yes,
of
sir.
State.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what we have taken from Canadian Constitution?
Federation with a strong center, appointment of state governor by the center, residuary
The
powers in
post. देखो, the post is taken from the Government of India Act 1935.
yes, sir. The
Please
procedure
remember,
procedure
the
to appoint,
appointment
yes,
procedure is taken from
Canadian Constitution, sir.
Canadian. उसके बाद में
Yes,
residuary 248, article number 248.
yes, sir.
Residuary powers is given under article number 248.
8. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, and what we have taken from some more else?
Advisory jurisdic Advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court.
Advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Article number. What is the article number? Advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. They all will come in examination. Article number. Supreme Court article starts from article number 124.
Yes, sir.
What is the article of सुप्रीम कोर्ट 124,
4.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
उसके बाद में this power of the president to consult Supreme Court. It is the advisory jurisdiction. Article number 143.
Article number 143. Sir,
Advisory
one.
jurisdiction. Are you writing? Are you making your notes?
Yes, sir. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Right.
Supreme Court is article number 124. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Advisory jurisdiction is article number 143.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
From Irish Constitution, what we have taken?
DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy.
What is the part? What is the which part we have directive principles of state policy? Part 4.
Yes.
We have taken the what is the part of the directive principles of state policy? Part 4.
Yes, sir.
Article number. देखो. Part 4. Are you seeing this?
Yes, sir.
Part 4. Directive principles of state policy.
Yes, sir.
Article number 36 to article number 51.
Yes, sir.
Please remember.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. So you have, and again what we have seen, method of election of president.
President. Yes, sir.
Means all the elected who will participate in the election of president, all the elected members of
Parliament, sir.
Parliament and state legislative assemblies.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Parliament and state
State
legislative
assemblies.
means
Yes, sir.
MPs of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha and elected
MLA.
members of MLAs.
Yes,
ठीक है.
sir. Yes, sir.
Then what is the next thing?
Nomination of members of Rajya Sabha by the President.
Nomination of members of Rajya Sabha. How many members are there in the Rajya Sabha? How many members are there in the Rajya Sabha? How many members are there in the Rajya Sabha?
Sorry, sir, I don't remember.
250. 250.
Yes, sir.
How many members are there in the Rajya Sabha? There are 250 members. Out of these
Yes.
250 members, 238 are elected and 12 are nominated. Please write down your notes.
Yes.
You won't remember. We have to revise and revise. Then only we'll get it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
There are 12 nominated members of the Rajya Sabha and 238 members are elected. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what we have taken from Australian Constitution?
Provisions regarding freedom of trade, commerce and intercourse.
Provision regarding freedom of trade, commerce and intercourse. माने the trade. उसके बाद में what we have taken? Concurrent list.
Yes,
Which
sir.
schedule we have the concurrent list? In which schedule do we have the concurrent list? Schedule number 7.
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Concurrent list, schedule number 7. List 3.
Schedule
Concurrent list, schedule number 7, list 3.
Yes, sir. List 3.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Then what we have taken? Joint sitting. Joint sitting is given under which article? Article number 108.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So what is the article number for joint sitting? Article number 108.
108, sir. Yes,
It
sir.
is taken from which constitution?
It's taken from Australian Constitution.
Australian Constitution. That is one. What are next?
Soviet Constitution, USSR, that is Russian Constitution.
Yes. What we
Fundamental
have taken from Russian Constitution?
of fundamental duties.
Fundamental duties.
Duties.
Fundamental duties कौन से आर्टिकल में है? Which article do we have fundamental duties?
Uh, fif-
Only one article, Part
yes, sir.
4A, 51, capital A.
Yes, sir. 51A.
Part 4A, fundamental duties, article number 51, capital A.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? So this is the fundamental duties.
Yes,
And
sir.
what we have taken? Then ideal
Uh,
of
Ideal of justice enumerated in the preamble, that is social, economic,
social,
and political justice.
social, economic, and political justice.
Yes.
Now, what the preamble is originally known as?
Objective resolution, sir.
Yes, exactly. ठीक है. उसके बाद में we have taken from South African Constitution. What we have taken from South African Constitution?
Procedure for amendment of the Constitution.
Procedure for the amendment of the Constitution. Article number.
Uh,
What is the article number?
uh,
Part 20. Part 20, there is only one article. That is article number 368.
yes, sir.
Part 20, Amendment of the Constitution, article number 368.
Article number 3.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Part 20, Amendment of the Constitution, article number 368. ठीक है?
Yes, yes, sir.
No. Then what we have taken? Another thing, election of members of
Election
Rajya
of
Sabha.
Rajya Sabha.
So election of members of Rajya Sabha, election of president is taken from which country? Irish Constitution.
Yes, sir. Irish Constitution.
Election of members of Rajya Sabha we have taken from
South
South African
African.
Constitution.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Weimar Constitution of Germany.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Suspension
Suspension
of
of fundamental rights during emergency.
देखो suspension of fundamental rights has been taken from emergency and from Government of India emergency provisions article number 352, 356 and 360. ठीक है, there are three types of emergencies. One is just emergency, state emergency and financial emergency.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है,
Yes, sir. Sir, article number 352.
just emergency. Article number देखिए,
350.
are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
352 emergency.
Yes, sir.
Part 18
Yes, sir.
emergency provisions. ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
this is emergency provisions. Part
Yes.
18
Yes, sir.
आर्टिकल नंबर 352 से
Yes,
लेके
sir.
आर्टिकल नंबर 360 तक. three are important. Article number 352, article number 356 and article number 360. Article number 352 is known as emergency.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, और ब्रैकेट में लिख लो नेशनल इमरजेंसी. In our constitution it is called as only emergency, but it is unofficially it is called as national emergency.
National emergency. Yes. Yes, sir.
उसके बाद में then you have 356 state emergency. Article number 356 known as state emergency. And article number 360 known as financial emergency. ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
coming back to this. Then you have French Constitution. What we have taken from French Constitution?
Republic and the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity in the preamble.
In the preamble.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
next. Japanese Constitution.
Japanese Constitution procedure established by law.
Procedure established by law.
Law.
समझ गए?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these were the or please write on one more there. 12th. Please write on 12th one. Italy से alternate government.
Italian Constitution.
Italian constitution alternate government.
Yes, alternate
Alternate
government.
constitution. Alternate government.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? So these are the
Different sources.
features of the sources of the Indian constitution.
Yes,
ठीक है?
sir.
Let us now move on to the Indian constitution at a glance. So till now we have seen article numbers small थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़े थे. Now let
Yes.
us see the structure of Indian constitution.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Please write on there. Please give the heading as structure of Indian constitution. Please write on as structure of Indian constitution.
Yes, sir.
So part, schedule, article and subject matter or provision. Are you making your notes?
Yes, sir.
You're making your
Yeah.
notes, right?
Yes, sir.
So give the heading. Please take a fresh page. Give the heading as structure of Indian constitution. So are you writing here part or schedule, chapter? Part लिखें. Just write down part. Then you have chapter. Then you have articles. Then you have provision.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Done?
Yes, sir.
Now what is part 1? We do not have any chapter here.
Yes,
Part
sir.
1, article number is
1 to 4.
1 to 4. What its name?
The Union and its territories.
Union and its territory. समझ में आ
Yes,
गया?
sir. Yes, sir.
So you have attended my citizenship classes, right?
No, sir. I have attended few classes, sir. That like.
Yesterday,
But-
day before yesterday.
No, sir.
Yesterday or
I
day
have-
before yesterday?
Sir, I have attended drainage system, sir.
Okay. Citizenship 9, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So part 1. Part 1 is article number. You don't have any chapter here. Article number 1 to 4. What
Yes,
is the
sir.
name of this chapter?
The Union and its territory.
Union and its territory.
Yes,
Then
sir.
part 2. What is the article?
5 to 11.
5 to 11. What is the provision?
Citizenship.
Citizenship.
Ship. Yes, sir.
Okay. What is part 1? Article?
Part 1, Article 1 to 4, the Union and its territory.
Part 2?
Part 2, Article number 5 to 11, citizenship.
Citizenship. Part 3?
Part 3, Article number 12 to Article number 35, about fundamental rights.
12 to 35. Fundamental
Right.
rights. Okay.
Yes.
Part 3 is fundamental rights. Article number 12 to 35.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Part 4?
Part 4, Article number 36 to 51, directive principles of state policy.
Part 4, article number 36 to 51, directive principles of
State policy.
state
Policy.
policy. समझ गए? Then part 4A,
Part 4A, 51A, Article number 51A, fundamental duties.
51 capital A. 51
Yeah.
capital A.
So, capital A
देखो,
means amended, sir.
Capital A means originally it was not there. It was brought after 26 January 1950.
Okay.
Originally it was not there.
Yes, sir.
What are the provisions which were brought after 26 January 1950? That will be written as capital A. That will be written in capitals.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
So part 4 is
Part 4A, article number 51A, fundamental duties.
in capital A. You have to pronounce it as capital A.
Yes, sir, capital A. 51, capital A, fundamental duties.
Then under duties added
Yes.
by
Added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976.
42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976.
6.
समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
No, this we will read every amendment in detail. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
But let us just note it down most important things, right?
Yes,
Next,
sir.
part
Uh,
5.
Part 5, Chapter 1, 50,
Part 5,
Chapter 1,
chapter 1.
Article number 52 to 78. The Union Executive, the President and Vice President,
The president and
Vice
vice
President,
president,
Council of Ministers,
council of ministers,
the Attorney General for India,
attorney
conduct,
general for what is the article number? Attorney general for India.
don't know.
What is the attorney general for India? Article number. Article number. Attorney general for India. Executive starts at what is chapter 1? 52 to chapter 1 article क्या है? Article number 76.
Yes, sir.
Please write down there. Attorney General, article number 76. Article number 76.
Yes, sir.
Union Executive. What is the article number for President?
Article number 51, 52, sir.
52. President is article number 52.
2.
Vice
Yes, sir.
President 63.
63. Yes, sir.
Vice President
63. 3.
63. Council
Yes.
of Ministers 74.
Yes, sir.
Council of Ministers
74.
74. ठीक है? Attorney
sir.
General of India,
Article number 76.
article number 76.
6.
ठीक है? उसके बाद
Conduct of government business.
yes, उसके बाद
Duties of Prime Minister as respects the furnishing of information to the President.
so it is because Prime Minister is the head of the government and the President is the head of the state.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
That we will learn about the duties and everything in detail. Just let us now read it down. Now, what is the chapter 2?
Chapter 2, from Article 79 to 112.
122.
Yes, sir. 79 to 122.
29 to 122. Parliament.
Parliament.
What is the yes? What is the article number for Parliament? 79.
9.
Please read. Article number for Parliament is
79.
79.
Yes, sir.
Then you have conduct of business.
Conduct of business.
उसके बाद
Disqualification of members.
disqualification of members is given in the Schedule 10 anti-defection law. Please note it down there. Disqualification of members, Schedule 10 anti-defection law.
Schedule 10. Anti-defection.
Anti-defection, yes. Means from going from this part to this party to this party and that party to this party. That is defection.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And legislative procedure.
Part 3, Chapter 3, Legislative. Part 3, what is the article?
Chapter 3, Article number 123, legislative powers of the president.
That is the ordinance making power.
Yes,
Article
sir.
number 123 is the ordinance making power during break of the parliament. Please write on there. Article number 23 is ordinance making power
Yes, sir.
during the break of the parliament. Recess माने break.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
So during break.
during the break. Article 123 during the recess of the president. ठीक है?
Yes,
Next.
sir.
Then what is the next chapter?
Of
Chapter 4. Chapter
Yes, sir.
4.
Chapter for from article number 124 to article number 147, the Union Judiciary.
Union Judiciary. That is the Supreme Court starts with article number 124 and ends at article number 147.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Next. Chapter 5.
Chapter 5, article number 148 to 151.
Comptroller and Auditor General of India.
Yes, sir. Comptroller and Auditor General of India.
Comptroller and Auditor General of India. That is article number 148. Article number 148. These are all constitutional bodies.
Yes, sir. Article
They are all
number
148. Auditor General of India. Article number 148. ठीक है?
Sir, what is comptroller?
Comptroller. Comptroller देखिए. Comptroller माने who take care of the finances of the government. Comptroller. Comptroller meaning
Who take care of financial things.
yes. Comptroller means he is a financial officer of the government.
Yes, sir. So then auditor.
Auditor means who check the finances.
Yes, sir.
Like for example, it is like advocate and lawyer.
Yes, sir.
A senior person is known as comptroller. A junior is known as auditor.
Auditor.
It is ठीक है. Auditor is more of the checking of the finances, checking of the records. ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Comptroller is a senior most position there.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
Next. Then we have chapter number 5, part 5. Part 5, how many chapters do we have? 5
Five
chapters.
Yes, sir. 5 chapters.
Starting from 52 to 151.
51. Yes, sir.
The Union Executive to CAG. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Next. What is chapter number 6?
Chapter number 6, part 6, chapter
Part
number 1,
6.
chapter number 1, article number 152, definition.
Article number 152 to definitions. ठीक है? What definitions do we have? We'll just take a look. We've already done the definitions. Article number 152. We have read definitions. Do you remember? In the previous classes. Definitions.
Yes,
Definition. In this part, context otherwise called as a state. The definition of a state.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
The state, please write on there in your notes. The state definition under article number 12, under article number 36, and article number 152.
So,
The definition of state with capital S is given under 3 articles.
yes, sir. Article
Remember?
number 12, 36 and 152.
Article number
12, 36 and 152.
12, 36 and 152.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, similarly, 12 is the article number. Then, chapter 2,
Chapter 2, article number
153 to
153 to 167. The state executive, the governor.
Okay, please see this. Article number 52, Article 153. What is the first chapter? Union Executive. You will
Yes.
get State
State.
Executive.
Yes, sir.
Then the President, in the place of President, what will get?
Governor.
Governor. What is the article number of Governor?
Uh,
Article number of Governor. What does the article starts? 153.
153.
Article number 153.
Number 153, Governor of States.
Governor of State. What is the President?
Article number 52, sir.
52.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, please remember a magic number 79.
Yes, sir.
Please remember this magic number. 52
70.
plus 79.
52 plus 79.
How much?
131.
52 plus 79.
131.
52 plus 79. 131.
1, sir.
Okay. So I'll tell you about the 79. This is a magic number. Anything
Yes.
you can get by adding it.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so article number 153 is governor. Okay. We have seen article 153 is governor.
Yes, sir.
Then you have council of ministers to aid and advise the governor. फिर इसका होता है advocate general.
Yes, sir.
What is advocate general? Article number. What is the advocate general article number?
Governor.
165. What is advocate general is 165.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, what he does,
Look.
Advocate General?
What is the he is the official lawyer of the state government.
Yes, sir.
Official advocate, official lawyer of the. Okay,
State.
please read this.
Advocate General for the state. The governor of each state shall
Second one पढ़ो.
It shall be the
It shall be the
it shall be the duty of the Advocate General to give advice to the government of the state upon such legal matters and to perform such other duties of a legal character as may from time to time be referred or assigned to him by the governor and to discharge the functions conferred on him by or under this constitution or any other law for the time being in force.
so what is the role of the advocate general? To give advice to the government
Government.
and to appear in the high court. To appear in the high court
Yes, sir.
on behalf of the state government.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Or appear in the courts on behalf of the state government.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what is the article number for advocate general? 1
Article number 165. 165.
160. ठीक है.
Yes.
Next. उसके बाद
Conduct of government business.
yes. उसके बाद
Duties of Chief Minister as respects the furnishing of information to governor, etc.
furnishing of information to the governor. ठीक है. इधर क्या था? Duties of the prime minister with respect to the furnishing of information to the president. Here you have
Chief Minister as respect
information
the
to the
governor. Yes, sir.
chapter 3.
Chapter 3, Article number 168 to 112, 212. The state legislature,
State legislature.
disqualification of members,
Then
legislative procedure.
legislative procedure.
Yes,
Chapter
sir.
number 4.
Chapter number 4, Article number 213, legislative power of the governor.
What is the legislative power of the president? This is known as ordinance making power.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Ordinance make
article number 1, 2, 3.
120. Yes, sir. One.
Similarly, this will become ordinance making power of the governor.
Yes, sir. 213.
213. Please
Yes.
remember like this. 123, 213.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, Supreme Court is 124. High Court will be 214.
Yes, sir.
1221.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So chapter number 5.
Chapter number 5, Article number 214 to 231, the High Court, the High Court in the states.
Yes. Chapter number
Chapter number 6, Article number 233 to 237, subordinate courts.
subordinate courts. One is this district court and session courts.
Yes, sir. Local
Okay.
court.
So part, yes, local courts. Part
Yes.
5 have part 5 have 5 chapters. Part 6 has 6
Six.
chapters. One
Yes.
chapter is included, that is subordinate courts,
Courts.
because all the courts and comes under the direction of the High Court.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So it is very easy to remember in a way.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is chapter? What is part 7?
Part 7, Article number 238, repealed, repealed by 7th Constitutional Amendment Act 1956.
1976. So first, when we got when we got our independence, our states today, how many states do we have?
28, sir.
28 states. How many UT do we have?
8 union territories.
8 union territories. At that point of time, our whole structure was divided into such a way that part A, part B, part C, part D.
Yes.
Okay. Princely states, the areas which are ruled by the kings. One
Yes,
was
sir.
the British, then was the
Yes.
Indian Union, then was the UTs, Union
Yes.
Territories.
Yes, sir.
So that was the whole system was cancelled, and a new system was made. Then that at that point of time we had 14 states and 6 union territories.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So part 7 is repealed. Mane has been deleted. By which amendment act?
Amendment Act 1956.
1956. Now
Yes, sir.
part 8.
Yes, sir. Part 8. Part 8, Article number 239 to 242, the Union Territories Administration, High Court for Union Territories.
High Court for Union
Territory.
Territories. Part 8. Then part 9.
Part
What is the
9,
part 9?
Article number 243 to 243, capital O, the Panchayats.
The Panchayat. Then Article 9A.
Yes, sir.
Article number 9A.
Yes, Part 9A.
Yes. Part 9A. What are part 9A? Article
Uh,
number
Article number 243, capital P2. Article number 243, capital Z and capital Z and capital G. The municipalities added by the 76th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992.
Yashwant. Added by which amendment?
74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992.
1992. You said 76 in the beginning.
Yes, sir. 76.
Okay.
I said. Yes, sir.
74th.
74th.
Okay. Next. 9B.
Yes, sir. Part 9B, Article number 243, capital Z,
ZH.
ZH to 243, ZT.
ZT. It is
The cooperative societies added by the 97th Constitutional Amendment Act 2011.
97 Constitutional Amendment Act 2011.
11, sir. Yes, sir.
Then you have part
10. So, what are those cooperative societies?
cooperative societies are nothing but like small farmers are there, right?
Yes,
No,
sir.
like small farmers are there with small lands. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
what happens if there is a small land? How much they can produce? It will be very less revenue to them. So
Yes, sir.
what they do, they bring all the small farmers together with
Yes,
small farms, and they collectively take the productive to
yes,
do the
sir.
productivity, and then they sell into the markets.
Yes,
So
sir.
these are the cooperative societies. Cooperate. They come together and make a large, and then they will have the more profit.
Yes, sir.
Okay? They are the cooperative societies,
Yes,
like
sir.
self-help groups.
Yes,
They
sir.
are like self-help groups.
Groups.
Okay?
Yes,
Next,
sir. Part 10, Article number 244 to 244, capital A, the scheduled and tribal areas.
schedule and tribal
Areas.
areas. Then part
And
11,
part 11, Article number 245 to 263, relations between the Union and the states.
relation between the union and its
States.
states. Okay. Then you have two chapters also in the
Yes.
part 9, part 11.
Yes, sir.
क्या है?
Chapter 1, Article number 245 to 255, legislative legislative relations, distribution of legislative powers, residuary powers of legislation, etc.
So please write down there. Article number 248 is the residuary powers. Article
248.
number residuary powers.
Legislative powers.
माने residuary powers. Sorry, residuary powers. माने
Residuary
what is not given in the schedule 7, it all comes under the residuary
powers.
powers.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Residuary powers of the legislation. Article number 248.
Yes, sir.
Then chapter 2 is 256 to 263.
Yes, sir.
Administrative
Relations.
administrative relations. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Next.
And
Yes, please.
next, yes, sir. Part 12,
Article number
Article number 264 to uh, 300, capital A, finance, property, contracts, and suits.
article finance, property, contracts, and suits.
Suits.
Then
Yes,
article number 300A is a legal. It is a legal right. Right
yes,
to
sir.
hold property is a legal right.
Right to?
Hold property. माने right to property was a fundamental right in the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Originally we had 11. Originally we had 7 fundamental rights.
Yes, sir.
Originally we had 7 fundamental
Right.
rights. उसके बाद में 7 fundamental rights. After that, by the 42nd Amendment Act, the 44th Constitution Amendment Act, the fundamental right was converted into legal right. That is article number 300 capital A.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? Next please.
Next
Article
chapter.
number
Yes, sir. Chapter 1, Article number 264 to 291, finance,
yes.
taxes, grants, finance commission, recommendations of finance commission, exemption from taxes, etc.
Exemption from taxes, etc. Please write
Yes.
down there. Article number 280 is the Finance Commission. Article number 280 is the Finance Commission. You are making notes, right?
Yes, sir.
After that, please send a pic.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes,
Article
sir.
number 280 is the Finance Commission.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Next, chapter number 2.
Chapter number 2, Article number 292 to 293, borrowing by the Government of India and by states.
Borrowing by the Government of India and by the states.
Yes, sir.
Chapter 3.
Sir, sir, what they are borrowing? Sir?
Borrowing by the Government of India. माने देखो, government run welfare schemes.
Yes,
ठीक
sir.
है? Government run welfare schemes. For welfare schemes, what is required?
Capital, that money is required.
Money is required. Money
Yes, sir.
will come from
State
taxes.
central government. Yes, sir.
Money
Taxes.
will come from the taxes.
Taxes. Yes,
Now,
sir.
for if there is 100 rupees required, if there are 100 rupees required for the welfare schemes, by taxes only 60 rupees will come.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes,
And
sir.
40 rupees they have to borrow.
Yes, sir.
40 rupees they have to borrow from the
Ye-
public, from within India, from outside India.
Yes, sir.
Okay? They'll
Yes.
ask the RBI. RBI will take money on behalf of the government and give it to the government.
Yes,
And
sir.
even that is not enough. They will borrow from the World Bank, International Monetary Fund.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
That is the borrowing for the
Yes.
welfare schemes.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
please. Article
Chapter
number, chapter number.
Chapter number 3, Article number 294 to 300, property, contracts, rights, liabilities, obligations, and suits and proceedings.
Suits and proceedings. Then,
Yes. And then Chapter 4, Article number 300A, right to property.
so this is the most important chapter 4, article
Right.
number 300A, right
Yes.
to
Property.
property.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है 300A, right to property. Right to property was previously fundamental right.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है next please.
Yes.
Chapter number, part number.
Part number 13. Yeah, part number 13, article number 301 to 307, trade, commerce, and intercourse within the territory of India.
So which, from which country we have taken this trade, commerce and intercourse?
Uh, Sir, Russian Constitution.
No, Australia.
Yes. Aus-
Australia. ठीक है revise, please revise. Anything can come in your examination. ठीक है
Yes, sir.
next. उसके बाद then
Uh, part number 14, article number 308 to 323, services under the union, services under the union
and
and the
states.
states. Yes, sir.
Yes. Then 308 to 314.
Chapter 1, Article number 308 to 314, Services, Recruitment and Conditions of Service of persons serving the union or state.
Serving the union or state.
State. Yes, sir.
Then you have chapter number.
Chapter number 2, Article number 315 to 323, Public Service Commission.
Public Service Commission.
Yes,
Just wait. I'm getting a call.
yes, sir.
Continue, Yashwant.
Yes, sir.
Which part we have completed?
Sir, chapter number 2, sir. Article number
Part.
350, 323.
Okay, next. Continue, please.
Yes, sir. Part
Chapter
14.
number.
Yes, sir.
Part 14A.
Yes, sir. Part 14A, article number 323A to 323B, tribunals added by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976.
Now, please make sure you note it down. UPSC. Which exam you are preparing for?
UPSC, sir.
UPSC, right?
Union
Public
Public
Service
Service.
Commissions are given under
Article number
Article number
223.
Article number 223. Article number 223, 220, 315.
Yes, sir.
Article
315.
number
315, sir.
315. ठीक है. Article number
Sir,
315.
does it include state selection, state commission?
Yes. Public Service Commission. Article
Yes,
number 315
Public Service Commission. Yes, sir.
is read. This is the marginal note. This is known as marginal note.
Yes, sir.
15.
Public Service Commission for the Union and for the states. Article number 315.
Article number 15. It is for UPSC as well as for the states.
State
ठीक है.
State Service
Yes.
Commission.
Part 14A.
For Part 14A, Article number 323A to 323B, tribunals added by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976.
1976. उसके
Yes,
बाद
sir. Part 15, Article number 324 to 329A, elections.
elections, right? 324 to 329A, elections.
Yes,
Election
sir.
Commission is Article number 324.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
please. Part.
So 1 minute, sir. Election Commission. Yes, sir. Part 16, Article number 332, 342, special provisions. Special
Relating to
Yes, sir. 332,
What is it?
340. Yes, sir. Part 16, Article number 332, 342, special provisions relating to certain classes, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in House of the People, etc. Scheduled castes and scheduled tribes.
ठीक है. That is part 16. Next part is
Next is Part 17, Article number 343 to 351, official language.
official languages. ठीक है. Next.
Yes.
Then
Part
Part?
18, Article number 352 to 360, emergency provisions.
emergency provisions has been taken from which country? Emergency provisions has been taken from which country?
Sir,
Government of India Act 1935. Emergency provisions.
yes, sir.
ठीक है. Government of India Act 1935.
5. Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Next, please. Chapter number.
Chapter number, Part 19, Article number 361 to 367, miscellaneous protection of president, governors, and Raj Pramukhs, abolition of private purses, special provisions as to major ports and aerodromes.
Aerodromes. That is
Drones.
part number 19. Article
Yes.
number 361 to 367.
367. Sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Next.
Part 20, Article number 368, Amendment of the Constitution, power of Parliament and procedure therefore.
Thereof. This is important. Part 20. Next.
Next, Part 21, Article number 369 to 392, Temporary, Transitional and Special Provisions.
So temporary, transitional, and special provisions. Next part.
Part 22, Article number 393 to 395, short title, commencement, authoritative text in Hindi and repeals.
And repeals. What we have repealed. So by
Yes,
this today we have completed the parts of the constitution. We have revised the sources of the constitution,
yes,
and
sir.
we have read in detail the structure of Indian constitution. First we
Yes,
have seen the parts, then we have
yes,
seen the chapters, if any, then we have seen the articles, then we have seen the provisions related to that particular part and
yes,
chapter.
yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So let us complete. Read the note and we'll complete today's class. Please read the note.
Yes, sir. Note, in the course of time, due to various amendments, 21 articles and one part, that is part 7, has been repealed, while 90 new articles, part 4, that is 4A, 9A, 9B, and
14A.
yes, sir, 14A and 4 schedules, that is 9, 10, 11, and 12, have been added to the Constitution. The added articles are given a suffix of alphabet, hence the number in the articles in the original constitution remains the same, that is 395 articles, but the number of articles increased. So at present, though the last article is numbered 395 and last numbered part is 22, yet the actual articles are 464 in number and it is divided into 25 parts and contains 12 schedules.
12 schedules. Now this is somewhat old. You can increase. It can be increased to 470 or 468.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clear? It is
Yes.
somewhat older version. The updated version you will get as 467 or 470 plus articles. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So please read. Note.
Whenever a question is asked in competitive exam that how many articles are there in the constitution, then you have to answer 395, not any other numbers like 450, 456, etc.
So कितने articles है constitution में अपने?
395 articles, sir.
395. Whenever any question is asked, it is very clearly written. Whenever a question is asked, how many articles are there? We have to answer as
395 articles.
395. And
Yes.
when how many parts are there? We have to answer as 22 parts.
Yes, sir. 22.
And if you include the sub parts, it will become 25.
5. Yes, sir.
Okay. How many schedules are there?
Sir, at present 8 said
Originally there were 8 schedules.
yes. Yes, sir.
Today we have
12 schedules.
12
Sir.
schedules.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the
Yes.
next class, inshallah, if we have class tomorrow, then we will read, complete the schedules also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Shalom. So understood today's class.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
So I think you have one more class after this environment.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, sir. Environment.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let us take a break
Yes,
and
sir.
then you can join the other class. Shall I
Yes.
conclude today?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.